Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on here real quick and give you a 2-month overall update of my journey on Mounjaro. My name is Patrice, hence the Patrice.Denise, and I am on a health journey to conquer diabetes. I am on the medication Mounjaro, which is a weekly injection used to control blood sugar in type 2 diabetics. Also, this medication has proven to be effective in assisting and helping in weight loss. So you will see that a lot of people are using it for that reason as well. My first month on Mounjaro, I was on the 2.5 milligram dose. That is kind of like the starting dose, the dose that your doctor or your provider would put you on to kind of get your body acclimated to the medication, make sure there's no extreme side effects that you experience, make sure there's no adverse side effects or reactions to the medication. So you started on the 2.5 milligram dose, and on that dose I did really well. For more on month 1, I'll post the video up here so that you can view that. But let's get into month 2. So month 2, I started on the 5 milligram dose. My doctor did approve me to go up to that dose. I was a little nervous to go to 5 milligrams because of the constipation, but I started a regimen with Miralax and Metamucil, taking that about 2 to 3 times a week, and that has helped me to go smoothly. So my doctor did go ahead and increase me to 5 milligrams. So on the 5 milligram dose, I have my notes right here, my blood sugars have started trending down. So the highest my blood sugar has been during this past month in the morning. So I check my blood sugar as soon as I wake up in the morning. So it's my fasting blood sugar. The highest my blood sugar has been was 126. So that was the highest. And the lowest my blood sugar has been in the morning was 92. So that is great. I'm starting to see more and more in the low 100s, the low 110s, and then more into the 90s. The first week that's where I saw most of, well actually the first week is where I saw all of the 120s. And then it went down from there to the 110s and then into the 100s, low 100s, and to the 90s. So I am ecstatic about that. My blood sugars have been trending down. That's what Mounjaro is all about, right? Getting your blood sugar under control. So perfect. Let's see, weight-wise. So my initial starting weight at my start of my journey on Mounjaro was 191.4, and at the end of the 4-week period, I was down to 182. So at the end of week 4, I was at 182. Week 5, I went down to 181.4. Week 6, 178.8. Week 7, I did have a gain, and I went to 180.6. And then here now, I am down to 179. So for month 2, I lost 3 pounds. All in all, I have lost a total of 12.4 pounds on Mounjaro in the last 2 months. That equates to right above 1.5 or 1.5 pounds per week. That is great, right? 1.5 pounds per week. That's where we want to be, 1 to 2 pounds per week. So I am right there in that middle. So that's great. That's great. And I'm trending down. So that is good. One of my goals for this year is to get my abdomen measurement down because of visceral fat. I have learned that visceral fat has a lot to do with the metabolic syndrome, which has a lot to do with insulin resistance, a lot to do with diabetes and so forth. So I am working to decrease my abdomen circumference, my abdomen measurement. And at the middle of the first month on Mounjaro, my abdomen measured 38.5 inches. At the end of, or during, I think it was during week 6, my abdomen measured 37.47 inches. I started to use my Renpho measuring tape, which helps to keep track of it in the app. That's in my Amazon store down below. But I was at 37.47 inches. And then here at the end of month 2, I am at 37.18 inches for my abdomen circumference. So I am pleased that that as well is trending down. I want to get it down to 35 inches or below 35 inches, because that's the measurement that kind of puts you out of the risk of the metabolic syndrome and out of the danger zone of high visceral fat. So I want to get it under 35 inches. So about 2¼ inch to go and we'll be there. So that is great. Side effects. So you know that I experienced the side effect of constipation, and I have been using my little regimen that I put together about 2 to 3 times a week. So that has been keeping me regular. So constipation has not really been an issue. I continue to drink water. I try to get in at least a gallon a day, if not right under a gallon a day. But I try to keep my water intake up, and that has been helping with going regularly. Not experiencing really any nausea or other abdominal or GI issues that come to mind. Nothing. I haven't experienced any injection site reactions. Well, in the past 2 months. During those past 2 months, I did inject in my arm this time. I'll talk about that in my upcoming update on week 9, and we'll get into that during that video. But for the first 8 weeks of Mounjaro, the main side effect that I experienced was constipation. But I've been managing that really well. Moving forward, so I was able to secure my next box of 5 milligrams at $25. Thanks to my local Publix pharmacy for coming in with the win at seconds before the buzzer went off or seconds before I had to give myself my next injection. So I am going to continue the 5 milligram dose for at least another month, and I'll update you guys on how that goes weekly and then again monthly. So all in all, Mounjaro is doing its thing. Mounjaro is Mounjaroing and I am pleased with this. My blood sugars are trending down. I am so curious to find out what my A1C will be when I go back to my provider in May. I am pleased with the weight loss that I have experienced on Mounjaro. I am pleased with the non-scale victories that I'm seeing in myself on Mounjaro. I am into my size 10 pants. Just the little things. I'm just feeling overall better. My energy has increased. My overall happiness has increased. And I think that's a lot to do with exercising too. Because I exercise 5 days a week. I am on the treadmill for at least 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much time I have. And I attribute a lot of that extra energy, upbeat feeling to exercising. That just does the body so much good. All in all, things are going great. I hope that you guys will continue to stick with me. I will continue to stick with you. Much success on your weight loss journey or your health journey. Much success on whatever you're trying to conquer. If it's diabetes, heart disease, obesity, high cholesterol, COPD. I pray much success for you as well. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. I love you guys, and God bless.